Wasn't that a good worship? So before I start, I'm going to share because I saw something. We were praying, and I heard the horn, and it sounded differently this time. So I opened my eyes, and it was Marshall. But immediately, as soon as I closed my eyes, I could see like a door right here, and his presence standing with his arms all the way from wall to wall. It was awesome. And I think that boy has that gift of blowing, and I think where the power comes. This place. That's just my opinion. Not just because he's my child. It's just what I'm seeing here. All right. I did this fairly quickly, short notice, but I hope this is pretty good. So, is it running out? All right. So, oh, yeah, it is. I can tell the difference. Okay. So, Matthew 22:19 through 21. I'm going to start with verse 18 just to point out some stuff. So, verse 18, it's, but Jesus, knowing their evil intent, meaning the people were talking, said, your hypocrisies, why are you trying to trap me? Meaning, Jesus was saying, why are you trying to trap me? And then we go on to, I'm still waiting on Kevin. 19 through 21. Matthew chapter 22, 19 through 21. Want me to go ahead and read it? I'll just read it. So we go on to 19 through 21. Show me the coin used for paying the tax. They brought him a denarius, and he asked them, whose image is this? And those who inscription? Caesar's, they replied. Then he said to them, so give back to Caesar what is Caesar's, and to God what is God's. So my understanding when I read this was to think how these people tried to challenge Jesus. How dare they go into the aspect of comparison to Caesar? Jesus is not, will never and cannot be compared to Jesus in any shape or form. So it seems to me that the Roman Empire was trying to force Jesus to go against the Roman authority, or if Jesus would follow that Roman authority, testing him and just trying to see what they could do to him. So therefore, the authority of Jesus is questioned here by these people. So when we go to Luke 20, verse 26. Luke 20, verse 26 states, but they could not catch him in his words in the presence of the people. That's awesome. And they marveled at his answer and kept silent. So these people tried to catch Jesus in a lie. But Jesus cannot fall prey to these hypocrisies of these people. There is no fooling Jesus. They're trying to put a wool over his eyes, and they cannot do it. And this brings me to Genesis 1:27. Genesis 1:27 states, so God created man in his own image. In the image of God he created him. Male and female, he created them. This verse indicates the creation of human beings. When I think of this verse, the things that come to my mind are moral and rational awareness, where we have within us God's qualities, reasoning, free will, personal traits, and rulers. It is my opinion that these attributes give us the authority in relation to Adonai, whereas all of creation cannot. We have that authority where everyone else does not, animals and per se. So I understand that we, all of us in this room, are to stand in the image of God and have the authority to rule over this earth. We cannot let that earth that comes outside of us rule us. That's not what we were meant for. Correct. And we must know our identity. We have domain over every living thing that walks on this earth. So we have to know our identity in order to know that authority to rule our earth. And that's all I had in a few amount of day.